Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance Hardcore Mode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 4. In the previous episode, Henry had to inform Sir Radzig that he had disobeyed his orders, gone back to Skalitz, and lost his sword. Despite all that, Sir Radzig took Henry into his service and had Bernard train him up a bit. Now, he's off to find the bailiff. We're going to learn how to patrol the town, but before we do, we're going to take a look at this nest, and we're going to be a responsible archer about it. We have won the bow of Sir Hen's capon. We need an arrow. We're going to try to shoot this thing. And down she goes. What's in this? Groschen. One single groschen, and we don't even get our arrow back. That's a shame. Well, now you know you can skip that one. I've never gone after that nest before. And now I know I can skip it. We're going to stop by the huntsman because he has a quest for us.
God be with you.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right, a bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Yes, I'll remember.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.
Farewell.
He has very nice bows for later in the game when you've outgrown Hans Capon's bow. So I mentioned last episode that one of the things I want to do is buy a sword. There's a sword I really like for starting out the game, and that's what that 800 groschen in the stump was that we found in the prior episode.
Good day to
That's
you.
what it's for.
What do you need?
So we can come in here and spend a little bit of money. And what we want is down here, the soul saving grace. It's 300. It's got a minimum strength of 4, so we can use it. 52 stab and slash damage and 89 defense. There's the soul slicer for more, but we don't have the strength to wield it right now. And it does less stab damage. And then the stalwart, which is a whole lot of money. But we don't ever need to spend that kind of money on a weapon because we're going to find better ones. So we'll buy the saving grace.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
See if we can get this for under
about
300.
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
He's going to come down a little bit and he's going to be almost aggravated.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
I'll take that for 290. And then we can sell him the mace and the shield. I should have thought about that when I was trading. We're not going to be using this mace or the shield because it's heavy. We're only going to get 25 out of it, so we won't haggle over that. And then the next order of business is to see the alchemist. We owe him some money because he was treating us while we were convalescing. Plus he has some ingredients I want to buy.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Then we're going to buy some ingredients from him. He's got belladonnas. And since we haven't had a chance to really buy a lot of those yet, we're going to buy them. Or find a lot, harvest them. He's got cobwebs. You always want to buy all of those. He's got eyebright, which we don't have yet. Fly agaric, which we're going to grab to make some poison. Herb Paris, which will help us make poison. Nettle we can always find. You don't want to buy any potions from him. You can always just make stuff yourself. Thistle, valerian, all that other stuff we can find pretty easily. I always find that if you don't piss them off to the 50% point, you can usually go up halfway.
For that amount, I can be persuaded.
And come to an agreement. So, we're going to head next door. We're a little encumbered. Actually, we're not. We're going to go next door and make potions after we clean ourselves up. And we can always find nettle along the way here. And it seems to regrow pretty well. Nettle is just used in a lot of potions. So behind his place, I don't like to go through his door there. Just come around the back side. And there's this. So I'm not going to walk you through all of the different potions that I'll make, but I'll make one here real quick because it's the easiest one. You want to be able to make a lot of these in the game, and it's the super easiest thing to do. Save your schnapps. You need a little wine. You always have to have a starting liquid. One nettle. Now here's something interesting that I only found out recently is no potion takes more than four ingredients. So I was having a problem where the use button, when I was on something like belladonna here, the use button was grayed out, and it was because I was incorrectly using 2 of an ingredient instead of 1, and I wasn't able to get to the last ingredient because of it. The book to your right and potions will tell you that you should use the bellows and boil something for a certain number of turns. They want you to use that sandglass there, but you don't have to. Once you know how many turns, how many pulls on the bellow equate to a certain number of turns, then you can just do this kind of stuff. So we just need to pull on this 2 more times after we put that in. Grab the file. And this will give us 3 potions of Savior Schnapps. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will tell you that you've made how many potions or what kind of quality. They have better quality later on and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. It's a neat adjustment to the game. But for now, we just have our basic potions. So I'm going to sit here and make a whole bunch of potions. They're all kind of different. I will let you know that what I like to make is a bunch of Savior Schnapps, a few marigold dedoctions, but then you're going to find a lot of marigold dedoctions as you go through the game and kill bandits. I like to make poison, which you put on your sword. I like to make the Bane potion, which is for arrows. I like to make Nighthawk so I can see at night, and then Padfoot for lockpick, pickpocket, and stealth +5 for 10 minutes. Artemisia, which will give you warfare and strength +5 for 10 minutes, which is actually a really big bonus when you're this early in the game. And then occasionally making the Aesop potion, which will prevent dogs from barking at you. So what I like to do usually is just put a podcast on and make a whole bunch of potions. So that's what I'm going to do for a little while. Our potions are complete. Now we need to go see the bailiff in the Rathaus. I'm very interested in how this particular place got its name, what the etymology of that is. Oh, I need to speak with you.
My respects to you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Yes, I have. And I don't think the good captain took much of a liking to me.
Well, he's a man of choleric temperament. But the fact that Sir Radzig has taken you into his retinue is very unusual. A lot of people are talking about you.
Well, that's just wonderful.
Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Take care.
So we'll stop by the armory to pick up gear for no other reason than we can take some of our more shoddy parts and sell them back to the armorer. The armory is the one place that, even in the normal mode of the game, it took me forever to figure out where it was. Even with the icon. The armory is right here, this tower. It's on the southern wall of the keep. You have to go in here and talk to this bloke. Not this guy, the other one. Except he's not here right now. Oh, this guy. He is the one.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
I like that. To stop trouble, not start it. So we're a little over encumbered. We're going to wander over to the armorer and sell our extra stuff. We have sold all of our extra gear and put on the gear that has the best durability. So this is what we look like now. Henry's at 78.4 weight out of 86. He has the capons, hunting bow, and saving grace. Let's go talk to Nightingale.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid, Let's go.
And away we go.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here. What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or 2 and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? That didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Rich dragons don't like partying with their horde, do they?
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
I do like how, as you're walking around town, he kind of explains the situation to you. It helps to become familiar with what the hell is going on here in Bohemia.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything
God
I
be with you,
had.
Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Here, just as you ordered.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me. Let's have a drink.
Here. I'll never scour these stains out.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
So we have the dice game, and you can always see what the rules are. There are 1s and 5s score, 3s of any kind score, 4s of kind score, 5 of kind scores, huge, and then straights, 1 to 6, 1 to 5, or 2 to 6. Lots of fun. We have a scoring 1 here, and then we're going to roll again. And now I am notoriously unlucky, as you all know if you watch this channel. So this is not a good game for me. But it is fun. Oh, jeez. Well, we can do this. We can score those and pass. It's meager. The neat thing is you can get weighted dice in the game. Each dice has a unique name to it. And it'll do something like roll more sevens or more twos or more ones or whatever. And depending on how you configure your dice, you can turn the odds in your favor even if you're really unlucky like me. In this case, nothing too interesting. Got 3 2s.
Should I? Shouldn't I?
Keep going.
No, I daren't.
Not when he gets a number like that. 1 2 3, no. Okay.
Here, enjoy it.
Well then. And another one. We're pecking away. Ooh. Oh, we'll take that. The funny thing is, it's whoever gets to 2,000 first. If he gets to 2,000, it's not like we get a turn. There he goes. That's all he needs.
They're rolling well this game.
Yeah, they were.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
And so what's really funny is he says that it's forbidden to walk without a torch, but you'll see people without torches all the time. But that's okay.
Raymond, he's cheap and does a good solid job. You take
We're going to run down here
Cheery, aren't we?
You know.
and we'll ring the bell. And the bell is easy enough to find. It's down here by the rat house. All ye troublemakers, get inside.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Uh-oh.
Show him no quarter, sir. Go on, your grace. Show him what for. Show him no quarter.
Stop her, Delay.
No quarter, sir. Show him no quarter. Teach that insolent pup a lesson. That'll show him.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
And so we need to meet Lord Capon in the morning.
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light. It's the law.
Good thing for reminding me, buddy. So we have time. There is a place where we can go snag a couple of bandits, get some extra gear, and get ourselves a horse. It's a free horse. It won't have any tack, and we can't offload any of our gear to it, but that's not the concern. The point is we'll be able to get a little bit of gear before we have to go with Sir Hans Capon tomorrow. So we'll hit the stores in the morning, drop off all this extra gear, and make some coin. So where exactly are we going, you ask? Well, here's what it looks like on the map. Not from Skalitz. From Rate. This is the path that comes down from the castle entrance. We're going to take this path that loops around, cross a bridge here, cross another bridge here, go all the way up here, and in this direction past this farmhouse, not far past this farmhouse, there is another little bridge across here and a wagon that's tipped over and some bandits. And there's also a cave with a little bit of loot in it. So we're going to head down there. They happen to have an unsaddled horse that you can take, and it will stay wherever you park it. So it's going to help us travel a little bit while we're dealing with Sir Hans Capon tomorrow morning. So that's the direction towards the mill, and this is the road that we want to take. And we're going to loot some flowers and mushrooms along the way. This path is really good for providing all kinds of ingredients for your alchemy. There's a few fly agaric along the way. And so far it's a peaceful night, so that bodes well. And we have stumbled upon a nest. So we should try and take that down. Saving Grace, make sure you're equipped, please. Thank you. This will be a little hard to do in the dark. The hard part's going to be finding the nest, but it fell right there, and there's a silver neck chain for a little bit of money. That's nice. So onward we go. And there's a shrine there, and that's the nice thing when you come to a landmark, and you can always check and see where you are. So here we are. We just found that shrine and that nest. That's how far away we still have to go. Still got to get down to this farmhouse and get past that. We've been greeted by the sound of a barking dog in the middle of the night. And here is the next path that we have to take. It's right here. There's a bridge here. It doesn't show it on the map, but there is. We want to be on this side of the river, on the south side. You can do it from the north side, and this little red line over here is a bridge. I find it easier to attack all these people from this side, though, especially in the darkness. So that's why we're going on the south side. We just found the roe hunting spot, so we're very close to this farmhouse. And then this little creek pond area that they have. So there's their place. Look at the map. You can see it splits off up there. We want to go around. There's the trail. And here's the little brook. So now we're very close. And there is the wagon. It's time to get rid of our torch. And get ready. We'll save here in case there's disaster. Now it's time to do the fooding. We've done a savor schnapps. We need a nighthawk potion. We need poison on our weapon and on some long distance arrows. We need to get rid of that.
Who's there?
That's a problem. Definitely did not want that torch out.
What's that? Who's there?
Damn it, how did I miss him? Like shot over his shoulder. Where'd he go? He like took off and ran. Oh, the coward. They'll do that sometimes, especially in the dark. They get afraid like everybody else. I don't know how I missed him. That arrow went like right over his shoulder or something. Okay. Well, then we're just going to try to shoot somebody else. There's 4 guys in this camp. There's one of them right there. So this so much reminds me of my days playing EverQuest as a Shadow Knight. I was one of the 2 polling classes in the game. You were either a monk or a Shadow Knight if you wanted to be a regular puller. And your job was to break up groups and bring 1 or possibly 2 enemies at a time. You could bring more if you had an enchanter in your group that could mesmerize the ads. So this makes me feel right at home. But this is a great tactic for most of the game. These guys will run out to the spot where the arrow was shot from and then look around. So you can use that to your advantages if you're quick. We poisoned this guy. We shot him and poisoned him. We're hoping he's going to drop soon. Here's something else though. He's walking a little slow. We can poison their wine. But I don't think anybody's actually going to come over here and drink that. He's going to end up over in that bed there, and I think he's just going to keel over and die. We have this guy over here.
Is someone there?
That's what we want. Oh, and they just keeled over and died. You saw him in the tent. He just keeled over. All right, we're going to try to sneak up on this guy here and shoot him. And then if we have to, we can sword him. See if we can shoot him in the ass here. Oh, he's going to run. No, you're not. Okay, so there's a third guy around here somewhere who ran off initially. We're going to haul all these guys back here because they're going to be really heavy with all their equipment. And we're not going to have the only way we can get back is with that horse. That's the whole point of the horse over there. He doesn't have a bridle or a saddle. So, and he's not your horse. So you can't transfer all of your extra stuff to him, but he will help you get around and he'll make tomorrow's journey with Hans Capon a little bit easier. I do want to wait and see if this guy's going to come back. So here's a plan. If we want to wait, bandit ear, that's great. Oh, here we go. Oh, wrong thing to do. Here we go. Oh, he's down for the count. Okay, that's all 4 guys. What did he have? A CX. Let's see what everybody else has got and get out of here. This is great. They're all in one spot like this. Fantastic. Okay, what do you got for me, Sparky? Bandit ear. He's got a black hood. It's not the good black hood, but he does have a dagger, which is great because then later on we're going to need that dagger. As I was saying, you can get a stealth ability that will let you sneak up and kill people in their sleep. However, you have to have a dagger in your inventory for it to work. My problem is when I'm sneaking up on them, they always still manage to turn around right at the last second. They have this foreknowledge that Color's Fate is coming and they just decide that they can see me. Anything that's over 100 we're taking. Trusty companion. It's an agility based sword. That bandit there. These bandit ears can be turned into Bernard later when he gives you bounty quests. So that's great. This guy, the poison finally got him. That's super. I love it. And then you will pick up lots of marigold deductions from bandits like this. So I wish we wouldn't have wasted a poison on their wine because there's no sense in it, but that's all right. That's okay because now we can get on the horse, on the wrong side of the horse. But this horse doesn't mind. And now we can make our way back before Nighthawk wears off.
Yeah.
So the moon is out. We've killed 4 bandits. We got a horse. He'll stay wherever you leave him. So when we get back to the miller's house and just leave him there, he'll hang out and he'll be there in the morning for us to go. And then there'll be a funny joke when Hans says, "You don't have a horse?" And I'll be going, "What?" Nighttime with a Nighthawk on and the moon out is really awesome in this game. I love it. And I like riding a horse in this game. It feels very satisfying. You don't necessarily want to ride everywhere because running can boost your vitality quite a bit. It's going to go up via doing combat and archery and other things, but if there's ever a point in time where you're saying, the horse may not be worth making this trip, go ahead and run it because it'll help with your vitality going up, and you want that. You need stamina. It's kind of your number one thing that you need.
Yeah.
But one of the things, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier because I've been having some problems with the OBS recording. So I've been having to play through certain portions of the game over and over and over to try to get OBS to work right. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but one of the really cool things that I saw on Twitter was the way somebody phrased the combat in this game, saying it's the opposite of Dark Souls, meaning in Dark Souls, you need to get good. In Elden Ring, you need to get good. But here, it's Henry who needs to get good. He actually becomes way better at strength and swordplay and all that stuff, and that's what helps him defeat opponents. So when he's trying to pull off things like combos with swords, and if you've played this game before and you've said, man, I just can't pull off combos, it's not your fault. If you're clicking at the moment of the attack on, you swing your sword, and as the sword is hitting, you click for the second attack, and as it's hitting again, you click for the third attack so you can chain them together. If you're finding out that your enemies are constantly doing a master strike against you or defending it really well, it's not your fault. You're not doing anything wrong. Henry just doesn't have enough points yet in all his stats to make it work really well. So we're going to pick up Mule. I forgot we actually had this. You can carry 15 more pounds. I forgot we had an extra point. We don't care about the rest of these. Gravedigger will let you carry bodies, and I don't really care about that. Blocking your opponent's strikes with your shield would cost you 30% less stamina, but we're not going to use a shield for most of the game. And Clinch Master gives you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. We'll grab that later. There's better ones to save our points for, like Mule 2 and Mule 3. So you want to be able to carry more stuff so that you can start wearing the heavy armor. In our main level, there's a lot of these that I just don't like, so I end up not spending these points. Ascetic, you last 15% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects are 20% worse. Manly odor, charisma when talking to women, however, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. They already know I'm coming. If I get within 6 feet of a sleeping person with a knife in my pocket, they wake up. So your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day, which is fine if you're going to do most of your killing at night, but that's not necessarily the case. This inverts beds. The worse condition the bed, the better you sleep. Insomniac increases the time you can do without sleep. Your energy level falls 15% more slowly. That one is fine. And you know what? That's kind of natural. I am kind of a natural insomniac until lately, when I finally got out some medication that really helped. Penalties on stats following release from jail are 20% lower, but we hope to never go to jail, so we shouldn't have to spend a point on that. So we'll wait for some of these other ones. Savage is the one I like to save points for. In the wild, you have +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. So we like to save points for that. And then with our skills, alchemy, potions fill you up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. We're going to take that. Don't necessarily need any of those skills, then that's the rest of them. You always want to do your skills before you're going to make a hard save, so in our case it's before we go lay down for bed. And then in the morning on the next episode, we'll go up to the armorer and we'll sell all this extra loot. So folks, here we are in our humble abode at 2:30 in the morning. I appreciate you all watching this series up to this point. Thank you so much. Those of you who have left questions and comments as well, I really appreciate you. This is going to be great fun, especially the further we get into it. I think from this point forward is when I have the most fun with the game. These first 4 episodes, this kind of extended prologue and introduction to everything, it takes a little time to get through. But from this point forward, I really start to enjoy this game a lot. I will see you all next time. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time, and until then, happy gaming, everyone.